Well, good Saturday evening, good people. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Woo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I hope everybody's having a great weekend. Hopefully you had a great Thanksgiving. For some people, they're mad that we beat the Giants. I can see Billy is right here talking about. We need to get rid of Dak Prescott and we can tank. So I'm guessing he wasn't happy about the win over the Giants. There's Gina Dallas Diva. What's up, Gina? And of course, we have, Lady Libra in the house. Shout out to Lady Libra. And Miss Matrix? Is that a new lady in the house? Miss Matrix. Is it like... As the bullet goes, okay. Is it like that kind of Matrix? Okay, Alex, what's going on? If Cooper Rush takes the Cowboys to the NFC, oh my God, will Dak Prescott be cut? Rhonda, help me, Rhonda. What's up? I just can't, man. I just can't. We got Thomas. I just can't. With some of y'all people, man. I can't. I can't. Come on, bro. Literally, after 2 games, you talk about going to the NFC Championship. And we've won 2 games. We are so far out. It's crazy. I thought Thomas Garrett was trying to get in. Thomas is joining. Okay. Come on, man. See, this, I hate to say it. I know my hair is crazy. I've had a stocking cap on because I've been outside putting up Christmas decorations. And I've just took my hat off. So my hair, when it gets dry, it's really soft, but it's just like, it's like fuzzy. Okay. So my hair's nappy. I need to get it cut a little bit. But anyway, Thomas is trying to join. Okay. We're trying to get Thomas in here. Do you realize how many people we have to overtake? Now, okay, hypothetically, we could go in as a wild card team. That's possible, but we need help, okay? Well, and we can start this out tomorrow. We can say if we need the Commanders to lose to the Titans, we need the Bills to beat the 49ers, we need New Orleans to beat the Rams. That's your rooting guide, okay? That is the rooting guide for us. Hoping, I don't know why Thomas Garrett it still says joining. It's not joining. You might want to log out and try again, Thomas Garrett. We have a long ways to go for play. I'm just looking at this from game by game. Let's just enjoy a week at a time and be happy that we got a win. Okay, let's see. Admit all. Let's see. David is trying to join. Okay. Let's see. Thomas is trying again. Okay, here we go. I'm trying to get everybody in here. Let's not get crazy, people. Okay. We don't have to get crazy just yet. Okay.
Hey, what's going on, Mark?
How you doing, David? I'm going crazy in here already. I got people that are talking about if we go to the NFC Championship game, do we get rid of Dak Prescott?
Oh, wow.
I'm just amazed at how no matter what, look, we're not even winning. I mean, Dak isn't even on the field and he's getting blamed for the Cowboys' problems. It's getting to be kind of crazy. I would think that after seeing Trey Lance out there a couple times, and Cooper Rush gets 1 win, and let's get rid of Dak. We're good with Cooper. Come on, man. Give me your thoughts.
I mean, throughout the entire year, we've been banged up on defense. Our offensive line's been inconsistent, and then all of a sudden, after 26 games, we finally have a 100-yard rusher with Rico Dowdle.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, our running game's been inconsistent, and I mean, what do they expect? I mean, this team overall has been inconsistent throughout the entire year.
Okay, and I'm not going to disrespect Cooper Rush at all. I'm not going to. But see, we win a game, automatically they go through and they say, "Well, Cooper Rush led us to the victory." But and don't get it twisted. He had 249 yards, 2 TDs, no interceptions. Great day. But like you just pointed out, first time we've had a 100-yard rusher. He did not get sacked. He was not running for his life. Our
Right.
defense scored 7 points and got
Yeah.
6 sacks against a bad team. And now I got somebody saying, "Oh, well, let's just get rid of Dak because we can win with Cooper Rush." I mean, come on, wait a minute. So let's
Yeah.
see if we have those things happen for the Cowboys. Give Dak a running game, and I'll go through and say, look at the best running backs: Josh Jacobs. I
Yeah.
don't know what's going on.
Josh Jacobs, Derrick
Saquon
Henry. I
Barkley,
mean, yeah.
Derrick Henry,
Saquon for sure.
all top teams. It's not the
Yeah.
quarterbacks, okay? And you can even put Jared Goff in there. Jared Goff has an outstanding running game that is also making it easier for him because play action actually worked for once for us because we had a running game. And I don't
Yeah, and
understand
Dak
how people don't
Prescott's a
understand this
phenomenal
stuff.
play action pass quarterback. I mean, you
I,
give Dak a good running game, he's almost impossible to beat.
See, it's a cause and effect. Here's a couple of, I'm going to say that Micah Parsons, of course, always has pretty good numbers, right?
Oh yeah,
But he was
he's
more
an
effective this week than usual for a couple of reasons. One, Overshone is becoming an absolute positive beast. He is moving around
right.
all over the field. Second thing is, quietly, and people don't give him any credit, and I told everybody he was going to be better, is Mozzie is actually doing some work in the middle.
Mossie's improved a lot. I'm really liking what I'm seeing.
I tried to tell people that. And looking at our numbers, it's actually pretty insane how bad we have been in the middle of the field. See, that's one of the areas that the Cowboys just kind of say we just put anybody in there. I used to always say that they would look. No, seriously, Tyrone
Yeah,
Crawford, for example. Tyrone
yeah,
Crawford was really too slow to be an effective defensive end and too small to be a
a
tackle.
D tackle.
He
Yeah.
was a tweener, right? And
Hmm.
they looked at it and said, "Well, Tyrone, he's position flex. He can do double duty, right?" And they would
Yeah,
look at it and
that's what
say,
I
"Well,
said.
if you're a tackle, then you can play nose too." No, it doesn't.
Doesn't work that way.
You
You got to
know,
have a real big body at the nose tackle for it to be effective.
well, you look at like what Aaron Donald has done. With your defensive tackles, with an Aaron Donald or a
Yeah,
Chris Jones, that those guys make everybody else around them good because they're requiring you to get double teams.
yeah. Even
And
Kenny
see,
Clark in Green Bay's doing good. I mean,
exactly.
those are some big cats.
And so people will go through, well, Mozzie's a bust. He's only got 31 tackles. Yeah, but 31 tackles as an interior defensive lineman, those are good numbers because,
Yeah,
Yeah, because they
I'll
don't
say.
they're not expecting the interior lineman to
right.
get no glory of any kind because they're there to help out the middle linebacker.
Well, when you
And
consider guys that we've had there, like Quentin Bohannon, led us in the
uh-huh.
interior with 19 tackles one year. Novell Gallimore led us with 13 tackles in the interior. And Tristan Hill with 11. We haven't had any
Right.
Yeah,
production in the middle. But unfortunately, here's the problem for Mozzie is he was a first round pick. They're expecting to see 10 sacks a
they're
season and
expecting.
things
Yeah, they're
from
expecting
him.
Warren Sapp
He may
type
never
numbers, and
yeah,
that's
he
just
may never
disappointing.
be that good. But if he can be above average, that's better than anything we've had in the middle.
Right.
So
I mean, if he can be an effective push up the middle as he's progressing, then we got something solid at that spot.
we'll see, and that's where,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Because see, if he's doing that, and you have a guy like Overshone with his speed, who is not
Oh
having to,
shoot, our
shed a
defense would be
block,
like that.
he can recognize and he
Yeah.
can go right now.
Mhm.
And so when you see that, that's where it's key. See, when you see Overshone make a great play, you have to look at it and say, did the defensive line keep the guards from going off on him? Because you get a 300-pound guard that's coming in front of Overshone who's only 220. It's
Yeah.
hard for him to shed
I
that
mean,
block and
looking
make
at
the
that
play.
play, when we look at it closely, Marvin Overshown went through untouched. I mean,
Right.
it's like Osa and Mozzie just blew open a hole for him to run right through,
Yep.
and he made an excellent play on that. And that was like Okay, we're starting to see something special here out of this Oversham guy.
Well, not only
But
him.
Mozzie was the
Well,
guy that blew that
here's
hole.
where you're beginning to get some playmakers. Of course, Micah. Everybody. I'm going to say for me, I think Micah has evolved as the season has gone. At least on this podcast. I think when the season started, it was like, hey, this shit's easy. I just got to show up and I'm going to get all the love and all the praise. And you saw him just having fun with big play Slay and, joking and all, right? But I think because the injury and the way the season has gone has forced him to grow up. And
Oh
when you
yeah.
go back 2 weeks ago when he said after the Eagles game, we're a good team and everybody just trade the man, get rid of him. He's a bum and all that. But
Oh yeah.
he's backing up what he said, which is,
Yeah.
he's like, we are a good team, and they're trying to show it. So when you start looking and saying, if you get Diggs back next year, a year removed from the ACL, right?
Yeah. That's
If
right.
you got Deron Bland back, because he played pretty good last week too. Deron Bland, you get Mozzie if he takes another step next year.
Oh yeah.
And I don't blame everything on Mozzie because they went from 330 plus pounds and under 300, and he was not always seemed to be in Dan Quinn's doghouse, and they literally started
Right.
him from scratch. But you get Mozzie in there, you get Overshone in there, you've got some playmakers that are budding. Now, I don't know what we have as far as Marshawn Nealon or Sam Williams and things that'll be coming back next year and stuff. But you have, some really good pieces to work with. And maybe you need to have Mike Zimmer working with these guys more. Because when I think about not the Anthony Barr that we had, Anthony Barr coming
Right.
back from ACL, Anthony Barr was a really good linebacker for Minnesota. And they
Yeah.
developed a lot of players. So maybe you look at this and say, yeah, Mike Zimmer, if he can make, Overshone, like a better version of Anthony Barr, if he goes through and gets, what's his name? We had him for defensive tackle, Griffin, Emer- Emerson Griffin.
Emerson Griffin.
Emerson
Everson
Griffin.
Griffin.
Emerson
Yeah.
Griffin.
If he starts developing a Mozzie into a guy who becomes, or even an Osa Digizua, that's like an Emerson Griffin on that defensive line, and you got then a Mozzie Smith, you've already got what Al Harris is doing with the secondary. You're finding guys that are playing lights out that nobody's ever heard of. Who heard of Josh Daniels before 2 weeks ago and thought that he was going to be able to play like he did, right?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he tore his ACL, but you're sitting here looking at guys that are coming along that are getting developed. So,
Yeah. I mean, I'm looking at a defense that has a lot of very positive potential going into next year. I mean, at the start of the year, we didn't really know how Mozzie Smith was going to do in his sophomore year, but he has progressed as the year has gone on. And if
yeah,
he continues to progress, we're going to have a dominant D tackle at the nose.
hmm
Plus, I mean, with Marshawn Nealon, I mean, when he comes back from
oh, he's going
injury,
to be a
he could
beast.
be a positive
No, he's
play.
back. He's
And
back. He's dressed.
But
so he's
surprisingly,
looking
Carl
good.
Lawson has actually, and that's a
Yeah.
guy that's dirt cheap.
Yes.
I
Yes,
mean,
Carl
our
Lawson.
front seven could
He
look
had a couple of
really
he had a
good. And
I think
secondary
he's got
wise, I
three
think we're
now.
solid.
I feel
yeah,
Lawson would be a good guy to bring back to have depth on our line, to be honest.
Actually, no, I'm sorry. He's got 4 sacks.
yeah,
Carl
because he
Lawson
had a
has
couple of
4.
sacks in that. He had a couple of sacks in that game against the Giants a
No,
couple of days
fumble.
ago.
well, he had 1 sack against the Giants, a half against the Eagles,
Oh, okay.
2 against the Falcons, and a half against the Steelers. But that's a guy who's dirt cheap right now. I mean, he's like veteran minimum just about.
And plus, looking at how this season, I think it's pretty safe to say we're probably not going to make the playoffs. I mean, that's a given. We haven't won enough, and we just haven't really played all that well this year. But I honestly
Well,
think that if they do the restructures right on Dak and CD at end of the year, and we can actually finally get some good quality free agents in to compensate for guys that we might lose at the end of the year, we might actually have a good draft as well. So I mean, we have some positives to look forward to next year for sure.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, so I'm going to pull it up real quick
Yeah,
because
that's if Jerry don't mess it up.
Right.
That's if he
We
don't
can
mess
only
his
hope, right?
draft up.
let me get you guys a little bit bigger here. I'm going to put you all down here. There we go. Okay. Here's the thing. Okay. I hear so many people are, oh, Dak Prescott. We can't do nothing because of trash ass Dak. We shouldn't have signed him. But what I want you to understand here is this. Think about where we were when we started the offseason. Okay? I mean, excuse me, the end of last year. We were $25 million over the cap.
Yeah.
Right? And we never got above $8 million last year, right? Now, of course, we
Yeah,
didn't
we
do
were-
much with it. Chris May, shout out to Chris May, thank you for the super chat. We didn't do much with it, but we have $21 million right now that's going to roll over to next year with the other 20 million. So from the standpoint of where we are right now, we'll have about 40, I think about 45 million. I think we got 24, either 24 next year or 24 now.
44 or 45.
But 44 or 45. You look at that versus we were 25 in the hole. And that's what Dak
Yeah.
and CD's contract currently as they're structured. If you go to over the cap, let me go there real quick. If you go to people, I recommend that you do this because what they do is they tell you, oh, well, you know, Dak Prescott, he going to take all the money. We can't do anything. So first of all, we got $45 million with Dak Prescott at that contract, okay? If we go to 2025, if you go to the dead money and cap savings, click on the arrow there and go to restructure, the Cowboys easily restructure. This is basically just hitting the trigger. You know, it's
Right.
built into the contracts. They can save $37 million on Dak Prescott's contract. Just like that. Boom. Now, that does kick it down the road, but they have his voidable years out all the way to 2032 with the same thing with
Correct.
CeeDee Lamb. Now, you can do the same thing with Diggs. His cap number is 14 million, 5.8 they can save, okay? Brandon Cooks is his contract's up, but they could restructure his money, which is a $4 million hit. These are all ones that are part of this and save $6.8 million right now. And CeeDee Lamb, they can save
Yeah.
$20 million on his by restructuring. So
Yeah.
we could literally have $100 million easily. And that's
kinda what I
before
was
you look
thinking
at
too.
saying,
Yeah.
you know, Terrence Steele. You can cut Terrence Steele and make him a June 1st cut and spread it out over 2 years, and you've got yourself, you know, 13 million more. So
And
Yeah.
you know what's so
Go-
you know what's so funny about all of that, Mark?
what's that?
It, what most people don't know is the players when they do the restructuring, they're gonna get all their money anyway.
Yeah,
They because the money that they
that's
take a pay
guaranteed.
cut
Yeah,
on,
that's baked in the
guaranteed.
equation. Yeah,
Jerry
regardless.
will write them a check on the amount of money they take out of, and tell them that money is we're giving you a receipt of the check, but the money is already in your account.
Okay, so Billy
More or less,
Billy
yeah.
says we need a D tackle. Mozzie Smith is a bust. I will disagree with you on that one, and I will raise you one
Totally.
because
To-
right now he's got 31 tackles, 16 combined, 15 solos, 2 tackles for a loss. I'm sorry, 3 tackles for a loss, a quarterback hit, and a half sack. See, if you don't understand the position of a defensive tackle, if you get a defensive tackle that gets over 30 tackles in a season, he's doing actually pretty good because
Yeah.
that's not your job.
For sure.
Your job is to be tying up the middle. And his run grades are actually, if you take the last 3 weeks of his run grades, he's a top 15 nose tackle. He's played that much better. Hello, Mark. I am a leftover. Go out. Leftover out. Go Cowboys. Okay. Don't mess with my Dak. Okay, so the
And
point being
see,
is,
and that's the one thing. That's one thing people's not looking at. They're not looking at the little things that Nas is doing. All they want to
Right.
see is the big stuff. You got to look at the little
Oh yeah.
things. And people's not, and a lot of these Dallas Cowboy fans is not in the classroom to see the small things that Nazi and the rest of these defensive linemen are doing on the field.
Right.
yeah. And
They're
Yeah,
not shooting that gap to.
I think Aaron Donald messed up everybody's perception of what a defensive tackle
oh
is
yeah,
supposed to do.
him and Chris Jones.
In more
Yeah,
ways than one.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Aaron
They
Donald,
messed it
Chris
up because
Jones,
they messed
Warren
it up
Sapp.
because they brought they brought Sexton's in the interior lineman position, and that kind of threw everybody off.
Now,
That kind
yeah,
of threw
And
okay,
this is
everybody
the
off.
Billy.
first time he's playing at a weight he's supposed to play at. This is the
Yes.
first
Billy,
year
I'm
he's
talking about
done
the
that.
last
So
3 weeks where he's improving. Okay, he's gotten
Hmm.
14 tackles in the last 3 weeks. I can
And that's
get
pretty
because
impressive.
that's pretty impressive for an
It's
interior
pretty
defensive
impressive.
lineman. Okay, now
You
again,
know,
if you start out from the beginning of the season where he was dead last, he's working his way up there. It's not that he's getting worse and completely lost. You could look and say, well, maybe Tyler Guyton is not really getting any better at the moment, although he's blocking better but still getting the penalties. You can look and say, Mozzie Smith, who's only started 12 games in his career, is getting better. So I have to disagree with
definitely,
you on that, bro.
Well, I mean, it's like, Tyler Guyton's still a rookie, so he's still learning and progressing.
I think he needs to be on the
Cooper
right
Beebe,
side.
he's improved a lot. And, I mean, Mozzie Smith's only in his sophomore year. I mean, we just got to give him a chance and let him develop and see how much better they can get.
It takes defensive
we got
tackles a couple of years because of some of the techniques they got to learn. It's a little different than college, like in the
And
inside
technically, it
stance.
takes about 3 years to judge a draft to see
Okay, Billy, I'm
all
sorry.
that.
You're just an idiot. Trade him for a fifth round pick. We traded
oh,
a.
that's somebody that's somebody being funny, Mark.
Okay.
Yeah,
He
that's
might be
going to be
Jerry
the close.
Jones.
Okay. All right. So for now, a lot of people are
Forget
mad.
his drunk ass.
Now, a lot of people are mad because they say we're just messing up draft position. But let's think about this
That's
for a
what it
second.
is.
Well, no, let's think about this for
Yeah.
a second. Now, we picked Micah Parsons up with the 12th pick, right?
yep.
Yeah.
CD was a
So,
late pick.
but hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, so think about the people that went ahead of him: Trevor Lawrence,
Diggs was second round.
Zach Wilson, Trey
Yep.
Lance, Kyle
Patsy Fan the
Pitts,
second.
Jamar Chase, Jalen Waddle,
Jay
Penny
Smith.
Sewell. I might want Penny Sewell. J.C. Horn, Patrick Surtain, Devontae Smith, Justin Fields. I got to look at that and say he's the best pick out of that top 12. Am I wrong?
There's no denying that.
Categorically, yes.
Penny Sewell would be the only one that I might say, yeah, Penny Sewell is definitely making some hay. But when you look at those picks,
Yep.
but my point being is that's not to say you're not going that you're not going to get a great player. But I bet the Jets would rather have Micah Parsons and Zach Wilson right now. I'm betting that San Francisco would rather have Micah Parsons than Trey Lance right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm just saying that you have to think, you
Oh,
can't
hell
get
yeah.
that you can't get a good
Hell,
player at 12. We did.
Mark, hell yeah. They would like to have Michael Parsons right now because I don't know. I
Yeah, I
don't know if y'all
mean,
know because I don't know if y'all know. Fred Warner's playing on a broken leg right now.
Yeah.
So a lot of people don't know
oh,
that.
wow.
He's
Yeah.
playing on a broken leg right now.
Yeah, and as far as
That's
great
the reason
players
why.
that we've gotten
That's
at
that's the
the
that's the reason why
11
you
and
haven't heard.
12 spot,
And
That's the
and
reason
I'm
why
maybe
you
gonna
haven't
just to
heard
name
that.
and,
a
and I'm gonna
couple.
go on here and say,
Yeah.
Tyler Smith at 24. That's a pretty
I
damn
have to
good pick
admit,
right
that
there.
was.
Okay,
He's proved to be an all-pro guard and could quite
in his
possibly
second
be a
year
Pro
after
Bowler.
playing tackle
Yeah.
his
See,
first.
see,
Take
Yeah.
Cowboys.
that with
What's up?
Tyler.
Done
He's
And
already
great.
a Pro Bowler.
and this with Tyler Smith. Didn't nobody see this coming day one.
Yeah.
Didn't nobody see this because
Yeah, and the
everybody
knock on
was
Tyler Smith was the
everybody was
penalties in college.
everybody was whining and crying and bitching about him holding all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But with him becoming a Pro Bowler out his second year, Didn't nobody see that coming.
Yeah. So I
Yeah,
mean,
it was literally a case of not good in college, but really good as a pro. I mean, sometimes that happens.
Yeah.
and again, Billy, I don't know who you are and what your team is or anything like that, and that's good. You can believe what you want to believe, but here's what I look at as far as that defense goes. Like I said, you got Micah Parsons, who's a stud. Okay, he's going to finish on a strong note. I think he'll get to double-digit sacks. Contrary to Billy,
Yeah.
I think Mozzie, given his third year, he should be able to take another step. I think that Diggs will be back stronger next year. Deron Bland is a really good cornerback right there, and I think that Overshone is really good. I can't wait to see Marshawn Nealon back on
For
there
sure.
because I think
For sure.
he's had flashes much like Overshone did in his preseason. That's 6 guys right there that you look at and say that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That
We
you
some
got
good
above
foundational
average players
going
right
into
there.
We
next
don't
year.
miss again.
If you get yourself another really good defensive lineman in there, and if you get yourself another
dude.
safety, maybe I think that defense could be really good again.
Way better than what it was last year.
Right,
Way better
and
than what it
that's,
was last
but it still requires the Cowboys to say,
Oh,
let's get another piece or two to go with it.
what did you burn?
year.
On the
Yeah, and I'm
offense,
optimistic about this. I mean, I think our next year's Cowboys could probably be a way better team than what
well,
the
not
last
having that
year,
first place
and definitely
schedule.
this year.
See, I'm telling y'all, this is setting up for 2025.
Well, and that's
yeah.
where here's the
That's
thing
kinda
with
what it
this is
Yeah.
as Kavanaugh put it, as he was going through and breaking it down. What this does is it sets the Cowboys up for the next 3 years to really be able to
Right.
spend some money and try and really win. The time with
sure.
Dak and CD. That this year was take your lumps, clear the cap, and change the guard. We're going to be a much younger team
Right.
because you got to figure D-Law's not coming back, Zeke's not coming back, and probably Zach Martin. So those are 3 of your oldest players. You're replacing these with all young guys, with the exception of Dak is like the elder statesman now. Dak will be
Yeah.
the only one left from the Jason Garrett era, I believe.
Let me see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. J-Lo.
Okay. Yeah. So, however the season goes, I will say this much: we know Mike McCarthy has brain farts and things, and but surprisingly, he hasn't lost the locker room. The team is still out there. Surprisingly, as bad as it's been with the amount of injuries, it would be real easy to say, "Let's pack this shit in."
You know what? If he, I'm not saying anything hypothetically, if Jerry was to re-sign Big Mike back, it'll be because of that, because the players got his back. It'll be because of that.
Mm-hmm.
That
Okay.
would be the main reason.
I'm gonna. Okay. Here's a crazy idea. I'm gonna go ahead and premiere right here, right now. Would you be mad? Would you be mad if he fired Mike McCarthy and Mike Zimmer became the head coach?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, because I want Mike Vrabel if he's let go.
Mm-hmm.
I hope he stays.
This reminds me of, it's like the Jason Garrett days.
Yeah.
Jason Garrett does just enough to keep his job, but then the following year turns around and tanks again. I
You
want a
sound like
coach that's going to get us a new culture, new energy.
Mm-hmm.
Someone's going to get our team over.
But
Agree on that.
let me read this one
Man.
comment real quick.
Lord,
Eagle
you
made
sound like a
17.
radio DJ when you said that.
Eagle made
I
17. I mean, I'm sorry, American made 17. Just so you know, Mark, I'm one Eagles can always make the video. Wait a minute, I'm reading this old. I'm one Eagles can that always like the videos, whether I agree or disagree with you, because you work hard bringing content on regular. You know how many times I hear that from Eagles fans? That they hate my team, but they like the content? I don't understand that.
Yeah.
I don't understand that. Oh, like there's Leo right here. Okay,
Yeah,
who's all
I love it.
who's always here. Oh, you just like the
He
pain and
likes
the
to see us
misery.
melt down. That's what it is.
That's what it is. Okay.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Absolutely. Especially like I
I
said
hope
before.
I hope you're ready for them. I hope you're ready for them Ratbirds tomorrow.
Yeah. Now this
I
is.
hope so too. I'll be at that game. I'm going.
Oh, it's
So
gonna
I
be
hope so
cold.
In
too.
Baltimore, that's
Yeah.
right. You don't live far from now.
It's gonna be
No, it's only
cold.
an hour. Yeah, no. I got all my interesting enough, I still got all my winter gear from the military. So I got all my
Oh, okay.
Under Armour stuff. Yeah, so
Yeah, you're gonna need
I'll be
that
good.
because
Yeah,
I've been
Yeah, it's
outside
gonna
putting
get
up some
cold.
Christmas decorations, and
yeah,
the wind
cause
is hawking through here, man. It's cutting
See, I
like
was
a
I was
knife.
smart.
gonna
Mark.
say the hawk is out. Yeah.
I did mine earlier.
and not only that, the stadium is right off the stadium is right off 95
Right off
near
the
Grand
water.
Central
Right,
Station.
right off the water. Okay,
Yeah.
the
Same as
Baltimore
link.
Harbor.
Same as the link. The Philadelphia shipyard is right
Yeah.
across
Got that
the
lake
highway
effect
from the
going on.
link.
Okay,
So
so
yeah.
so here's my thing. Now I'm gonna, since we got Leo finally talking and saying something here. See,
I didn't know Leo's just listening.
no. What was funny when I was talking to with Dan and Philly, I was saying, you know what, the Eagles are playing good. You know, they're beating the teams that are on the schedule. But you know, they were sitting there talking about Super Bowl. I said you might want to slow down just a little bit. I said because when I look at it, I say, where are the quality teams that you've beaten in there? Okay, because I said you kind of got mollywopped by Tampa Bay. And Philly 500 says, that was week 4, man. We're a different team than that now. And then I said, well, then what's the quality wins? I said, I know you beat the Commanders, but we beat the Commanders. Okay? We suck, and we beat the Commanders, right? So is that really a big, a major win? So he goes back,
Well-
we beat the Green Bay Packers. It's like, wait a minute, hold on, bro. You just beat me down and said week 4 didn't count, but now you're telling me week 1 does?
Right.
So if you beat
Yeah.
beat Baltimore tomorrow, hey, I'm gonna bow down and say you guys are the team to beat. You know,
Yeah, that
because the
sound like you
Lions kind of could have lost that game against the Bears. But if you go in there and
Yeah.
you beat the Ravens in Baltimore, then I'll say yeah, you're a good team. But now
Well, if you
let
if you
y'all
look at
get
those
beat
two
badly.
teams- well, let's look at those two teams that you just mentioned, Detroit and Philadelphia. Because here's the thing: a loss to not that I'm preparing, but think about this: what would a loss do for us? You know what I'm saying? Not much of anything because Baltimore's an
it
AFC
won't.
team.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So other than our
Your
overall
feelings?
record, and we're right now chasing Detroit. You know what I'm saying? In terms of for first place, that's what we want. You know what I mean? So I
'Cause
see
y'all
the
one
damn
game
chicken
back.
mark. Yeah, we're just one game back. You know what I'm saying? So in my mind, it's all about who has the better record.
I think he's trying to prepare.
That's the
I think he's trying to
that's
prepare
the reason
himself for
why-
a loss tomorrow.
No,
Yeah,
no. Actually, no. I no, because you gotta realize you're going against the worst pass defense in the league, which is the Baltimore Ravens.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? With a prolific passing attack that the Philadelphia Eagles can unleash, even short Devontae Smith, but it looks like he's trending towards playing. But then you figure with that monstrous offensive line that we have, and Saquon, I mean, it's not like like what happened the last time we played Derrick Henry. You know what I'm saying? We held him 30 yards. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like it's
Yeah,
not
but that
like-
was
you
with
got-
the Tennessee Titans, though, bro.
That was with the
Okay,
Tennessee Titans.
okay.
That team was
Okay,
going to hell when y'all
you know what?
played them.
It literally, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you what that's like. That's us saying Saquon ain't beat us with the Giants.
Yep.
That's exactly
Yeah.
what you literally pulled the Cowboys.
Well, no. Wait a minute.
You just said-
Let me complete the thought. My point in all of that is to say it's not like Baltimore's playing some slouch ass offense or defense.
Mm-hmm.
We're good. We're really good. You know what I'm saying? So I'm anticipating a win, to be quite honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but I was going to point out, look at Detroit's rest of the schedule. versus our rest of the
Yours is
remaining
cupcake. You
games
got
in
the
our
easiest one out there, I believe.
Right. That's my point. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's my point. You know, like what do we look like? And to be quite honest with you, a first round bye in the playoffs would do us a solid because remember our bye came like week 5, and these guys are just now starting to heat up. We are nowhere near our best. We're playing good football, but we
Okay.
could be every week. I'm seeing better and better and better.
Look at that.
You know,
Let me say
so
hello
Damn.
to the
I like
lovely
what we have.
ladies. Shout out to Linda.
Damn, lawyer.
What?
I didn't know that.
Tay
happened out of, Ohio
Cowboys.
State, Michigan, man. They got
Oh, don't
everybody
bring that
on
up.
the field.
Oh yeah. I heard about that,
And
man.
lovely Linda.
Don't bring that up.
Yeah,
Man,
I
you
heard
just
it was a, but yeah, so I think I'm anticipating, yeah, you know, like we have a good shot, especially if things keep, you know, going. Sucks that we lost Brandon Graham for the rest of the
That's
season.
going to be one of the ones
Yeah.
I think that really hurts you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brandon
What's the
Graham.
Eagles'
Yeah.
record?
Yeah. We're 9-2.
You're 9-2, and Detroit is
Mhm.
10-1. Ooh,
Yeah.
What were the Eagles
Man.
last year at this time?
Oh,
This is that
9-1.
period. Yeah.
This is the start of it, right? From last year. This is
Well,
about-
remember we were 10-1. Yep. So 11
Yeah.
games in.
Yep.
So this is the 11th game.
Around
Yeah.
this time last year, that was when we won't talk
Yeah.
about that.
But
You
the
know where
wins,
I'm going.
the wins
You know where I'm
last
going,
year.
It's
Leo.
like,
you know what though, but this
this
is different because I'm
This
so
is
much
different.
more I'm so much more confident in how this particular group is. You know, like
it's
last
different
year,
because
even at this time, they it was like one of those good teams find ways to win type of scenario, but we really was getting away with murder. You know what I'm saying? And again, Derek, I think we need to be a couple of seasons removed from last season to find out what really went down. You know what I'm
And
saying? Like you have to have a couple of years before you find out, like, because to go 1-7 or 1-6, the final stretch of the
and
season,
and
that means something
Leo,
catastrophic happened.
Leo, it's different because it's not us two going at it this year. That Dallas and Philadelphia is really a one-man race now.
Yeah,
Fuck
yeah,
Washington. Fuck Washington. It's
yeah.
really a one-man race, and you
Yeah.
know. But if it was me and you, like it has been year after year,
Yeah.
it'd be a different story. But
I agree. I agree.
technically,
my
The
God.
technically,
the
y'all
interesting
got
thing
this.
is,
Hold on.
Y'all got this.
I love this. Stephen R. says, "Do I agree that that Cooper Rush is better than Dak Prescott?"
Oh, tell them put the damn pipe.
wait, I'm
Oh.
sorry.
Put the crack pipe
The
down.
question is Cooper Rush better than Dak
Yes,
Prescott?
he said, "Don't you agree that Cooper Rush is better than Dak
Hell no.
Prescott?" Okay.
Did you watch him
no.
play the other day?
I think
You know how bad he was?
he here's the thing. Here's the thing. You know what I'm saying? Loyal, you know, Mark, y'all do realize people are saying things to y'all at this point just to get a rise out of you.
I guess
It's great entertainment. It's all a setup, you know what I'm saying? You know, and Mark, I just want to say I apologize for the way I spoke to you a couple of weeks ago. And the way I went off, you know what I'm saying? That was wrong. You didn't deserve that.
Oh
Not
no,
like that,
you went
know what I'm
balls
saying?
deep, man. I mean,
I did.
You
I did, because
diddy
that
me
was-
without the baby oil.
Bruh, that was
Damn.
all summer. That was all
Damn,
summer.
Leo.
You know what I'm
Damn,
saying?
Leo, Mark-
No,
Mark said
no,
you-
bro.
Yo,
Oh, he was like
Thomas, you
literally,
too?
boom.
That was-
boom. He's
listen,
like,
that was-
you're gonna
that was-
take
that was
it. Like,
frustrating.
he literally said, and you're gonna take this shit too.
Yeah.
But damn, man.
Yeah, I was
He's
mad.
like, no, hell no. You deserve
Bro,
every
Tom-
bit of this shit, man.
Tom, if
went
all
balls
y'all
deep, dog.
Thomas,
balls
stop for a
deep.
second. Wait,
Oh,
Thomas, think
God.
about it. Think about all the mean things and the shots all of you took at me during the off season, because we remember how we kept saying this was a particularly long off season. It was kind of weird.
Yeah, it
We
was,
all were
it
feeling
was
it.
long.
And
It was
remember
long.
how y'all gave me hell about 1-6 at the end of the season, and Mark was always on that, how you like your activity, you know what I'm saying? And
Oh
I
man!
remember one time.
And then
I remember
trading
one
what's his
time I
name
said I
to
asked.
New York, Hassan Reddick,
Yeah,
losing him,
yeah,
getting
like y'all. Oh, this
Devin
ain't good,
White. I was
Leo.
like,
This ain't
oh
good.
man, look at your activity, bro. Look what it's
Yeah,
doing. You ain't
yeah,
getting
like
shit. Okay.
I promise you, Mark, if you go back and look at the film, look at all those
Oh
old
shit.
episodes and stuff like that, you could literally see how everybody.
But
I'm
see,
saying, I'm calling Derek J out. I'm calling Loyal Cowboy. I'm calling Thomas Garrett.
but
I'm
see,
calling
but
Wade
here's the thing
Walker.
though. But
I'm
but
calling
hold on,
everybody
Leo.
because all y'all said something to me
Leo,
at
if
one
you had
point or
listened
another.
to me though, Leo, if you had listened to me when I told you about that matching money with Bet US, and I told you to put your
Yes.
money where your mouth was, you'd be rolling in
Oh, I
dough
mean,
right
oh,
now. See,
Oh,
listen,
you
you
believe
would have
in
been
me,
rolling
Leo.
in dough with that 150% matching, betting on the Eagles the way they've been blowing. You've been winning
Yeah,
every single week, dog.
Leo,
Every
you
single
believe
week.
in
I
Kim.
told you, man. You kept saying, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna start it. I'm gonna start it."
you did.
If you'd listened, man, shit. And you could have been betting with house
You did.
money on that stuff too, man.
You even said that. You even said that. You
Yep.
said it wouldn't even be your money; it'd be house money.
You know, my dad's been doing pretty good though. He's gotten like 8 of his last 10 bets. So he's like, okay, okay.
Really?
Now he got screwed by the Bears. I don't know what the hell was that shit with the Bears. Have you ever seen anybody screw up the clock like they
Hold up,
did?
Mark. Rhonda is cooking me, dog.
As she
What?
should.
Rhonda, help me, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda. I mean, damn. Like, don't tell Thomas to stop. Shut the fuck up, Mountain. Like, damn, Rhonda.
Oh, Rhonda don't
Whoa,
play
see what I'm
now.
saying?
Rhonda don't play.
No,
I
Rhonda
know.
don't
I
have
see.
style.
See, look,
Rhonda
Rhonda,
I
don't have style.
see.
she
She do
said,
not have style.
look, she sent me this bad boy right here. She said, if anybody messes with you,
That's probably because she
Ooh.
got one.
look,
She
Like
and
I
probably
I
got
got
tell
a
you
a
Bill
couple
what,
of them.
Dundee knife right
look,
there.
Yeah, yeah.
look at this shit.
Yeah, that.
Hold it. You see
Yeah.
that shit
Nah,
right
I'm
there?
good.
You be
You
shaving
see,
with that?
you literally can shave with this mother humper. Look at that. That shit off. This
What?
ain't.
Rhonda can't
Damn.
stand me.
Damn.
Rhonda can't stand me.
Damn, Mark.
She
That's
got you
one.
got a
That's one of them
different
knives that
view.
are. That's one of Rambo's knives,
I'll
ain't
tell
it?
you what. You bet. You
Crocodile Dundee's
listen.
knife.
You come into Red
Yeah.
Brick House and you ain't supposed to be here. I'm gonna go Rambo on your ass, man. I got it right here at my desk. I'm ready for your ass. Okay. I even got the finger hold to make sure it don't slip. Okay.
Yeah, Mark. I feel I know Dallas won a couple games, but I'm still convinced in my head that I'm sorry. I'm tired of all this false hope.
Oh, I
Getting
agree.
hyped up. I want a high draft pick. I'm
Rhonda
tired of
said she
them
didn't know
because
I was
they
reading
do
the
this
chat.
stuff every year, and then Jerry Jones will say, "Oh yeah, I told you we them boys," but
But no,
we ain't doing
but
nothing.
hold on. But here's the problem, Loyal. Is they get let's say hypothetically we finish the season 9-8 or even 8-9. You look at it and say, with the amount of injuries we had, that's actually better than what's expected. We were talking
Yeah.
about we might not win another game 2 weeks ago going against the Giants. Okay, that's not the problem. The problem isn't the coach. The problem isn't the quarterback. The problem is the Cowboys don't follow it up and say, "Here's where we were lacking. Where can we improve the situation?"
They don't do anything.
They
in
don't
free
do
agency.
anything. That and
No,
us
they don't.
firing Mike McCarthy.
That's true.
It's not going to change that. Getting rid of the quarterback and starting all over is not going to change that. If they don't change looking and saying, we have to go ahead and take what we have right now and build on it, it doesn't matter who's here.
Right.
I mean, look at all the other teams. Look at the Eagles. The Eagles said, "Okay, we didn't have a running game last year, so they went out and got Saquon Barkley."
No,
Buffalo-
No,
whoa. They had a better running game last year than we have this year.
I was about. Yeah,
With Swift.
DeAndre Swift.
Yeah.
I'll be quite honest with you.
The-
I was very upset
that they let him
I
go.
was very upset that they
Hold
did
on,
not bring
hold
DeAndre
on.
Swift back right up until when they said Saquon, and then I was like, "Oh wait a minute, okay, wait, I'm good."
Hold
Yeah.
on,
But
That
Leo.
surprised me too.
Hold on, Leo.
I liked it.
DeAndre Swift.
He's having a good
DeAndre
season.
Swift, who we should have had.
They called us about him.
They called us about it.
Yeah, that's
but-
right.
but-
And Steven didn't know who he was, right?
Sweet talking ass Stephen Jones. We'll call you back. You son of a bitch. Yeah,
All we
right.
But
did,
here-
all we did in the
but-
offseason was sign Kendricks. That's it.
But
And Zeke.
here's what my
And
thought
Zeke.
process is, though.
What's up,
Mark,
Angry?
wait. Here's what my thought process is. It's not so much the running back, because DeAndre Swift is a good running back.
I agree.
But Saquon is a great running back, and what you're seeing is the difference between a good running back behind that offensive line and a great running back behind that offensive line, because it's not just the running back, but that O-line is beastly.
Makes a difference.
No, we do not miss Jason Kelsey. That's your answer, Mark. There's the answer to your question from a long time ago.
But
no, we don't miss Jason Kelsey.
Well, here's the thing.
Y'all got a replacement for him.
But
You let him
we got a
We did.
replacement.
Remember, I said that succession plan was 2 years old.
Yeah,
and the dude's already an
here's
all
the thing, though. Here's the thing. You have to look across the board and say you are a complete team that's not lacking in places. See, if you got 11 pieces and you got 10 of them that are real good, you can get away with one or two of them not being quite as good. The problem for us is we have so many places that are lacking. You got CeeDee Lamb is really your only real good wide receiver. Now, Brandon Cooks coming back helps, but you don't look at him and say he's an elite receiver anymore. He's gotten old. And because CeeDee Lamb is our only guy, you can key on him. Your offensive line is not good across the board. Could you get away with Tyler Guyton if you had, studs all the way across? Yeah. But the problem is we got Terrence Steele that's not any better than Tyler Guyton. And now, Zach Martin.
Don't mention his name.
Yeah.
He's a fuck up.
Okay,
Don't
and Zach
mention his
Martin
name.
is like been beat the hell up, and he's like literally night and day difference of being
I
an
was gonna
all
say,
pro
like,
last
he could
year.
barely get up.
Yeah.
The last game. Yeah.
So
But let's
you've
be
got
honest.
no offensive line, and you actually have a running back who's doing some damage. He's actually averaging 4.5 yards a carry, but we don't run him very much, or we get so far behind. It's just like we have to abandon the run. So and then you look at Jake Ferguson had regressed before he got the concussion. Now we got actually Scootmaker is actually beginning to say, okay, he's an NFL tight end. And that could bode well for us in the future if he can continue to get better, and then Jake Ferguson captures some of that stuff. So we have some pieces, but we have to supplement these things to get better. We have to stop this whole thing that we can just draft our way to a Super Bowl. If they take the good pieces we have and we go ahead and say, let's get a few pieces that will improve us, then you got a chance.
Yeah. Get a couple of good free agents, and then have a good draft.
But y'all don't make phone calls. That's what they said.
We were
They don't
like
make
the worst
phone calls.
team in free agency
For 8 years.
the last
Okay.
8 years.
We've spent less than anybody else.
Bottom tier.
So
We got
I want to
the
say
angry
this.
cowboy in the house.
I feel like after Mark went to
Somebody's got their stream up in the background, so we're getting an echo.
I feel like when Mark went,
Echo,
It might be
echo,
me.
echo.
We got an echo,
Mic
echo,
check, 1,
echo,
2.
echo.
Hello.
It's always an eagle fucking shit up.
Whoa, wait. We don't know if it was me or not.
You know how bad it was? Listen, I got some tenants that are Eagle fans. Him and his wife are both Eagle fans. And for some reason, every time they win, their toilet gets backed up. And I got to go out there and snake the damn toilet.
Mark, did
Dealing
you
with y'all
even notice
shit.
the whole time you were talking, my mic was muted, so it's not me.
Okay, so
Let's
somebody,
do a test.
it's not me. Okay.
It's not me.
All right. Okay, it just stopped. It just stopped.
Okay, so who was that?
No. It's still there.
Okay, I'm about to go mute right now.
Okay.
Test.
Okay.
Not me.
All right, I'm gonna go mute again.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Yep.
Hello.
Yep. It's you.
It's fucking Leo. No. No. He just unmuted it, and so the echo is back. It's fucking Leo. It's Leo.
That
See.
Giants Cowboys game remind me of. You remember that one day Mike McCarthy brought that
No,
sledgehammer
it's
and
still-
he
it's
let
not
the players hit the watermelons?
No,
That
that
was
was
one of those
It wasn't me, Mark.
We just took all
That
of
I
was
don't
our
know who it
Minnesota
is.
That was the Minnesota game when they when they had the
Okay,
watermelon.
just stop.
Right, but I'm just saying that's what that Giants game reminded me of. The way we beat them, it was just
Oh,
like
gotcha.
it wasn't a quality win. It was just
Okay.
So
It's me,
all I
Mark?
wanted to say
Okay, hold
to
on.
you, Mark, was I've noticed a change amongst all of you since your trip to Dallas. You all talk like
See, it's not me.
The curtain was peeled
It's-
back.
it's not
and you
me.
saw a wizard. And
Okay.
now you're not happy.
Wait. Yeah,
hell
wait.
no, I'm not happy.
Okay, this echoes driving. It's not me. Bro, it's not me.
Let's see.
Let me double check on my because I haven't touched
Everybody
it.
mute and come back one at a time.
I'll go first.
Look, Angry Cowboy up there. He's pulling a Leo right now. He rolling a fat one.
Okay. Not me.
Okay, it's not Thomas Garrett.
Let me try next.
Okay, I hear it again. Well,
Test.
I hear it now. Let's see. Do we still hear it? It's you, Loyal. No, I hear it
I'm
still.
muted right now. I just unmuted.
Okay. All right. Okay. Everybody. I don't hear it right now. Okay, wait a minute. It just came back. Thomas is a Jew. Thomas is a Jew. Thomas, it's you. It's you. I just muted you, Thomas. It's you, Thomas. It's you. I ain't got it now. Look, unmute. Okay, Thomas.
No,
Thomas?
it's not me.
Thomas?
I just unmuted
Yes,
myself.
it is Thomas. I got it. Look.
Hello.
Yep, it's you, Thomas.
Is it me? Is it me?
Okay, but so my apologies to Leo Bridgewater, but kiss my ass anyway. Okay.
That's okay. I'll take it. Whatever.
Okay.
At least
All
you
right.
know it's not me.
I got to hear something from Angry here. Angry, step away from the weed, man. What's going on, Angry?
No, Angry, keep the weed.
He's like,
What's
nah.
going on, everybody?
It's like I'm gonna finish rolling this thing
What's
before.
up, man?
Each and
Dog,
every
how
one
you
of you
doing, bro?
guys on this panel and in the
Happy
chat
belated
had a wonderful
Thanksgiving.
and amazing Thanksgiving and was able to get full and eat some good food.
Oh my God, I
Man,
spent all
I
my
got-
time cooking.
I got 3 plates in the refrigerator right now. I ain't finished Thanksgiving yet.
Well, I tell you what, I had my niece and nephew, man. My nephew's about 15 years old, man. I think his leg is hollow. Because that boy was
Really?
constantly, in a beanpole, constantly. I'm like, damn, dude, slow, damn. He was like literally a human garbage disposal. And you better not get too close to him. It was like, I was like, damn.
Like we said at home, Mark, he got a tapeworm.
Shit, he might have a whole family of tapeworms, man. I was like, damn. So actually, we cleared out a lot of the leftovers. Okay.
My sister said, "Come get something." So yeah.
Oh man, no, but actually we had about 12 people, and then also we sent some to my mother-in-law and my father-in-law. Plates. I mean, we fed a lot of people. I had 2 turkeys. I smoked one and I did one in the oven, and that smoked turkey was good, man. It was really good.
How many
Anyway.
points will the Eagles allow against the Ravens, Mark?
Ooh. So to be clear, you're confident about tomorrow getting that win.
I am.
You are.
I'll put it like this. I am cautiously optimistic.
Okay.
Yup, I am cautiously optimistic. And again, had there not been week after week progression, okay. Our secondary is playing lights out after you guys told us your secondary is better than ours. You know what I'm saying? Our defensive line is doing really well.
Hold on. Let's back this thing up here.
Mm-hmm.
We have been literally decimated by injuries. We haven't had our regular guys in there. If we had Deron Bland in there, if we had Diggs in there healthy, we were playing Sealan Carson, okay, who was not ready for prime time. When we talked about our players, Sealan Carson was not one that we said, oh, he going to be a stud. No, we were talking about Deron Bland, and you can see the difference of having a Deron Bland and having Diggs in there together playing. So, we're not talking about, shut the Shut the fuck up, man.
Crimea River. We doing this with rookies, bro.
Okay.
We doing this with rookies and second and third year players. Remember I told you about the youngins? I was excited going into the season. I was excited about seeing the youngins, you know, especially Quinion Mitchell and Cooper DeJean, all the hype that was around them and
okay. Here we go.
whatnot. I'm just saying, you know, like.
Are you trying to make me take that shit again?
I just could. I had like Mark. You got the tape. You're the one with. You got the. You actually are the one with the videos.
You're the one with. You're the one. You're the one with the tape, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. Shut up. Look, Rhonda says, shut the fuck up. This is for you from Rhonda, man.
Shut all the way the fuck up until you reach the top of Shut Fuck Mountain where there are no more fuck-ups to shut.
Oh, Lordy. And see, but see, don't feel bad, though, bro. Because she's calling me the butt crack crew. Okay? Because here's the problem. Okay, see, y'all young people don't understand. When you turn 50, things change in your life. See, I used to have a nice muscular butt, back in the day, and I didn't have a lot of belly. Okay, in which case your belt held your pants up. Okay. When you get old, your butt gets the old man butt, and it's kind of like straight down. And so your belt just keeps sliding right on down. So when you lean over, boom, you get crack, okay? And I'm sorry, it's not intentional, but it just happens, okay? So
Mark, I
doing
turned 50 in February, and I second that motion.
Let me get a hit of that.
Okay,
Angry.
well, and make sure you get your prostate. I mean, you get your colonoscopy then, okay?
So this is that time, right? This one I'm supposed to.
Yeah,
go, right?
well, actually, now they're saying like 45.
Get a hit for me, bro.
Yeah,
Get a hit
I
for
had
me.
to. I had to light it off. That the way Mark just hit that conversation. Yeah, I had to light it.
It's gonna happen to you, bro.
Yeah.
Look, getting up 3 times in the middle of the night to pee. Okay. Okay. Your shit stopping and starting when you're peeing. Okay. Or you go in there to pee and you get like 10 drops. It's like, what the fuck you waking me up for 10 drops?
No, R. Kelly.
I know where you come from.
Bed. Oh, my bad.
I know where you come from with that, Mike, because I'm 56 years old. I know where you're coming from with that.
Yeah. I believe me, trust me. But I do have a video in there that's back here about 2 weeks ago, maybe about 3 weeks ago. But I found a cure or at least a help. I don't get up in the middle of the night and pee anymore. Straight up. So check out that video if you're over 50. It'll definitely help you.
Send it to me, Mark, please.
Okay. But definitely.
But going back to football, yes, my response is from this point on, a lot of them are just going to be drawn from things that were previously said to me from all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? At some point or another, I remember everything.
Okay, all right. So we can agree your team is great and everything is hunky dory and Eagle Land. We're not worthy to be in the conversation with you guys, okay?
Mark, look who's here. Homeboy, the one that's about to lose the bet.
George Gentleman?
Derek, that's him, right?
Okay, somebody's got
We're not worthy to be in the conversation with you guys.
Okay, Georgia Gentleman. You got the
Georgia
TV on.
Gentleman. That's it. Georgia Gentleman. That's him.
Yeah. Okay.
Is he in screen?
He's not
Okay,
in
that's
screen.
what they're doing.
I muted his mic because he's got something going on in the background. No shame.
got you
Some
in the
things should be left unsaid.
Yeah, Georgia Gentleman. I'm looking to cash in on that bet. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's right. He's running the angry cowboy.
Rhonda. There is also too. I don't know if I put it. Thomas, you got an echo like crazy. I don't know if I put it in this video, but there's a way you can reduce colon cancer risk. They say about 25 to 30%.
Wow.
Okay, and what that is that a man has 20 a month.
Said 20 a month.
$20 a month. They honestly, they've done studies because it helps to release the toxins and everything else. It helps your prostate. Your prostate, yes. So that's where, Rhonda, you can help your husband, try and keep cancer down. Like, all you ladies can
Oh,
help.
really?
Yo,
Yes.
what?
My man.
I done joined the AARP group. What the? The fuck?
He's like, this is too much information.
Yo,
RP.
That's
I
why
mean,
I fuck with Angry Cowboy.
He's like,
That's
what,
my man.
what they put in this weed, man?
No. We ain't blaming the weed on this one. We over here
Right,
talking
my
about,
man.
Hey, we just talking about getting our freak on, man. Okay, just because we over
But
50.
taking it back, just to reiterate, yes, I am cautiously optimistic about this weekend, but more so just the rest of the season going through. When you compare the rest of our schedule versus Detroit,
Oh, you guys
that's
have
who
a
we're
cake
really
schedule.
chasing.
And see, that was my point to Philly 500 is
when
you guys listen,
quality teams. I get it.
Yeah,
I get it.
you guys are playing. You're doing what you're supposed to do, but is that going to be the same when you play the Detroit Lions?
Well,
That's the
if we
question.
beat like this, us beating Baltimore would at least get y'all off our back.
No,
Like, you're not going to ask us that question about whether or not
we're still going to hate on you.
a quality team.
That's
what I'm talking about. You will have witnessed us beating a quality team. You see what I'm saying? So I'm more or less like, especially at this point. Remember, I started the season saying 13-4, 12-5 at the worst. It looks like they might not. If they beat Baltimore, they could quite possibly win out. And it wouldn't be that hard. Look at who we got to play. No one saw this coming from New York and Dallas. No one, including me. No one saw this happening. Not like this. So I get it. This is the nightmare scenario for Dallas. But the crazy part is that, and I said this in the beginning of the season, I was like, yo, y'all starting to sound like Commander fans. You know what I'm saying? Like, with the problem being the owner, the GM, all that. Like, you're starting to sound like that. You know what I mean? And I said, you got to give these Commander fans a pass, because what you hear, this arrogance, everything, all you were hearing was pent up emotions. They was waiting to talk shit to y'all. They was waiting to talk shit to us. And then what ended up happening is they lost to both of us. And then it was like, now they got to eat that humble pie.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
I hear you talking, but, we'll see what happens, because I'll be honest with you. I look at Kansas City and they get lucked out, or the officials helped them win that game yesterday.
Man.
So you look at Kansas City and say, yeah, they're 10-1, but they are not a great 10-1 right now. Now they're winning by whatever means necessary, if it's paying the officials or Vegas or whatever, but you don't look at it and say, that's a great team.
No. I mean, there's a chink in the armor. Looking at should be interesting. I'm wondering if did Detroit peak too soon? You know what I'm saying?
Well, that was a division game against the Bears, and they were up. The problem with them was they didn't get touchdowns early on. They had the 3 field goals there in the first half, and then they kind of coasted and let the Bears kind of come back and get a little bit, get back into the game. But the Bears are not. But the Bears aren't necessarily that far away. They just got an idiot for a coach.
Yeah, well, and not anymore. They got rid of him yesterday. But the thing is that what happens when will Detroit be able to overcome their defensive losses as of yesterday? I mean, Sunday.
How you get fired on your day off? Oh my God! He got fired on Friday too.
He should have gotten fired on the middle of the field, right then and there.
He got fired on Friday too.
It's Friday. How you gonna get fired?
You ain't got no job. That's terrible.
Okay, so if
we ain't got no money,
if Mike McCarthy is fired, it doesn't seem like Deion Sanders is going to be leaving for the NFL. Deion's got all kinds of recruits that are coming to Colorado. I don't know that he.
Deion is too in the spotlight to agree to be the Cowboys coach.
Yeah,
to me. Too many commercials and all that.
Yeah, I know he had a show on Tubi.
Yep. Weekly show or whatever it is.
Yeah, like
whatever
wow.
they do.
He
Yeah.
even on Tubi.
Damn. Okay.
Well, what Dion would require in order to make the team in his image is more than what Jerry would be willing to give up.
Right.
Say that again.
And it's way more. Like, hell no. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you see how he was with Jimmy.
Leon, I can't hear you.
How he was with Bill. You know what I'm saying? Like, shh. You know what I'm saying? Like, really? Like, hell no. You know what I'm saying? Not prime time. Look at what he got too.
Yeah,
you know,
he's a god out there.
Before,
he's got everybody. All the recruits want to play for him. So, are you trying to come here and deal with the shitstorm with the Cowboys?
I mean, shit. Do you see what black enrollment? How black enrollment at Colorado's shot up? Like shit. Like you said, everybody want to go there now. Shit, fuck it. His impact on the local economy alone, just like, you know what I'm saying? Them home games.
Rhonda, you're tying your hubby down again. Are you in heat again, Rhonda? Oh my god. Mean Mug wants Mike Vrabel.
They about to go ahead and Colorado about to solidify Deion Sanders. And they about to silence all the chatter and give that man some money he can't refuse to stay in Colorado because I believe that man serves a higher purpose being in college and coaching in college than he would in the NFL.
Oh, the amount of money that they're making because of him now, from being a 1-win team to now with the notoriety and everything else. Oh my God!
Yeah, he's like a king in Boulder, Colorado right now. That's his kingdom.
So why?
That's his kingdom.
Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you like again. What would require? What it take to get him there?
Oh yeah,
Jerry ain't letting that go. Like, y'all really gonna have to wait till something happens to Jerry to where he's either dead or incapacitated, and someone does it. They take it from him. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's what y'all really like. I'm just saying it. Somebody need to say it out loud. Fuck it, I'll say it out loud. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna have to wait for him to either die or become incapacitated.
I mean, cause right now, just put yourself in the mind of a head coach who's had success in the NFL. Do you want to coach the Cowboys?
Oh Lord, Alex Andre says Mike Vrabel lives in Dallas. By the way, then he definitely won't get the job because we've had a lot of people that own property in Dallas and they won't even talk to him, like Derrick Henry.
It makes too much sense.
Yeah.
Yep.
But here's
Deion lived in Dallas.
Yeah.
So there you go.
So here's Thomas, you're still echoing, my man. I'm gonna mute you till you talk again. Here's the thing about hiring another coach. You know, remember when Mike McDaniels got hired from Miami, and everybody was like, "Oh my God, they got the great young stud coach and everything else, right?" And they literally had activity like the Eagles. You know, they went out and got Tyreek Hill. They made the trade and stuff so the 49ers could
have Vic Fangio.
Right. And they made the trade with San Francisco so they could get Trey Lance. So they got all those picks. They brought in people. You can't say that they haven't. And I have to say that he's been kind of a disaster.
Well, their quarterback has been an issue for them.
I don't know.
Tua just can't stay healthy, man. He just every time he gets going good, he gets hurt, and it sets him
Everybody,
back.
And they even said, like, the thing about the last time he got hurt, they said, like, it's starting to become a thing because they was like, look at the players. They already knew what was up. They just took their helmets off and went straight to a knee. Like, everyone knew it.
Yeah.
I mean, this shit with his feet, like, yo, come on. You know what I'm saying? So and the other thing I look at, the thing that I judge as well, is them dudes love playing for that man.
They do, but
they like
your
him.
best ability is your availability. And you're always one hit away from him being gone. I mean, that's true about everybody, but him more than anybody else.
I mean, I wonder if it's like, if like at this point, you know what I'm saying? I wonder if there's a plan that they just don't talk about, but I'm sure they do. You have to. You got to plan for this type of shit now. You know what I'm saying?
And they just
like, what happens if he get hit again? After this is like the third or fourth one. Like, yo, We need to start thinking about they need to start thinking about what's best for the team.
Well, and the best for the player going forward.
What's best for and what's best for the player. And it happens to be he might not be able to play. He shouldn't. I mean, goddamn, dog.
I'm gonna pin it right here. I'm gonna pin it right here with the Dallas Cowboys. There's gonna be people in Cowboys Nation that's mad because they're gonna extend Mike McCarthy.
I agree.
And they are going to attach Mike McCarthy to Dak Prescott. Yep. Dak Prescott just got 4 years. Mike McCarthy's gonna get another 4 years to prove and run it out. He and Dak are kind of joined at the hip. And like, let's say if Dak lifted his no trade clause and went to another team, that's when you would see Mike McCarthy fired. But other than that, they're gonna ride out together. I bet you.
Well, I'm not. Well, here's the thing, Angry. I'm not mad at McCarthy. I'm mad at the front office because they do this every year. They don't do nothing in free agency. They have say on everything. And how many times do you see things going on Facebook, Twitter, all that? Dallas should sign this player. This player is a perfect fit for Dallas. Shit. And how many times do you hear? As soon as we hear that, Catboy or Jerry Jones will get on there and shoot the idea down.
Well, we can't afford.
We don't
Derrick
like
Henry.
the players we got.
We believe in our guys. No, we lost 9 starters, guys. We lost 9 starters and did nothing to replace them. The whole idea of we got we got 10 draft picks. Yeah, well, guess what? If you can get 2 good starters out of a draft, and some depth, you're doing good. You can't replace 9 guys with the draft.
And see, unfortunately, those Giants and Redskins, those Commanders games, those are the type of games Jerry will say, "Oh, see, I told you we like the players we like our own," and they haven't really, done anything.
True.
They got the win, but I mean, was it pretty? No, we still look like crap.
We're Cooper Rush. We do what we always do. Crap. We're 2-1 in our division. I'm sorry, 3-1 in our division. Right? We got 3-1 in our division. We do what we always do. Because we beat the Giants twice, we beat Washington, we lost to the Eagles. We're 3-1 in our division every year. We're always good there.
Yeah, but if Mike McCarthy doesn't come back, Jerry Jones is a whole different person. Because after Jason Garrett can survive 3 8-8 seasons and come back, and Mike McCarthy just have this season and gets fired, we're dealing with the whole new Jerry Jones.
He had the 4-12 after the playoff season without, and still survived.
But look how we got
Trade
Micah
Parsons for Metcalf. Oh, jeez.
We went high in the draft, which is what we need to do again.
Yeah, and I still believe
they won't trade up. You know that they never trade up.
Aisha, it's in the community tab as always. Hun.
Honestly, think if we lost and we were up in the draft, that Jerry would be the type to trade back to get a couple more draft picks.
And that Mingo signing made no sense to me. Why did we give up a 4th-round pick for him?
Well, the Trey Lance one. At this point, Trey Lance, I don't unless the only thing I can see about Trey Lance is they want to bring him back next year, but they don't want anybody to see him play and play well and say we're going to sign him. You know what I mean? Because right now it's kind of a mystery. But knowing the Joneses are going to try and figure out a way that we can bring him back cheap. So let's not play him. That way, nobody will have any interest in him and we can get him back.
Yep.
So you look at that and say, we've wasted 2 4th-round picks. Now, maybe Mingo comes around. I don't know. But we definitely paid too much for him.
Yeah, he need to take a trip and do some sumo wrestling and stuff. He need to get big. Like he's what we used to call in football big for nothing, or even basketball big for nothing.
Yeah,
like he has a nice frame on him, no diddy, but when it's going up for the 50-50 balls, he just crumbles. Like the defensive back has him.
Right. So, well, and again, he just got here, so and you've got Cooper Rush. I know people are ready to say, in Cooper Rush I trust, and let's just get rid of Dak for him. I've got those here, Billy. This is where the Cowboys need to hit the ground running in the offseason. I'm like you. I don't think we're going to make the playoffs. I honestly don't. And maybe we do. Maybe we're this year's Green Bay, but I don't see it happening. I think we still have
It'll
Washington.
be a quick exit if we do.
It will be.
Yeah.
And, it'll be the feel-good moment, but it'll be the usual Cowboys. They make the playoffs and don't, do anything. But, it's like, well, we've lost half our team. We're decimated by injuries. But I disagree with Twiz, who says it's going to be, 3 or 4 years of mediocrity. It's easier to turn things around if you want to than it used to be. And the Cowboys honestly do have some good pieces to work with. We need to run. We need to get the running game better. We need the offensive line straightened up, and we need another beast on the defensive line. That's the maddening thing about the Cowboys is typically it's not like you need wholesale pieces. If you think about how Overshown's playing this year, can you imagine if he had played last year? How much better that our defensive win would have been going into the playoffs? And if
real quick, hold on for a second, Mark. Yeah. Hey, Georgia gentlemen, check your direct messages. Ooh. Georgia gentlemen, check your direct messages. I just sent you the link. Ooh. Okay, let's settle that up. Yeah, let's settle that up. Huh? You guys want to see what I chose? Yeah, I'll put it in for all you. So y'all can
Lordy.
See.
Mean Mug 44. Coop, there ain't no way in hell Cooper Rush gets us to the NFC Championship.
Yeah, I'm not going to. You know what, Mean Mug? If he does, I'll deal with it then. I'm not going to deal with hypotheticals, bro. Okay, because I remember seeing him give it all he had to try and get that ball down the field, and you can see
if Cooper Rush gets us to the NFC Championship game, he'll be carried just like he was the last 2 years last 2 weeks by the defense and special teams
and the running game. Because think about it, we only scored 20 points against the Giants, guys. So before you start saying he's Joe Montana, we only scored 20 points against the Giants with the offense.
Without Overshown and Turpin the last 2 weeks, I don't know if I can call those games wins.
There's Georgia gentleman right there. There he is. Check your direct messages, bro. Okay.
He had to put glasses on.
I put if you guys want to know what I'm talking about, I put it in the chat, not the YouTube chat, but the Zoom chat for y'all to see which jersey I picked.
Oh Lordy,
you gotta respect it. You gotta respect it. Right?
Okay. Aisha, I emailed it to you there, girl.
Right?
What's that? Who's that?
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Randall Cunningham.
Yeah, okay.
Leo, when I was a kid, true story.
What?
That's the price? What am I looking at?
Oh, yeah. Remember?
True story, Leo.
Whoa.
Remember? Yeah.
When I was a kid, I used to think Randall Cunningham was my cousin. Because my mother's maiden name is Cunningham. So I was like,
oh, snap.
But nah, we're not related. Wish.
That's like me and Teddy Bridgewater. No relation.
But I did like Randall because back then there wasn't a lot of black quarterbacks, and he was one of those ones. He was like
Leo,
the original Michael Vick and Lamar Jackson.
Right, Leo.
Say what?
You ain't right. You gonna pick up a $300 jersey?
Yes, because remember when we were making the bet?
Jeez.
He was like, "Well, we're gonna go cheap." Remember that? And remember he said, "You bet." Like, hey, you gonna pay up? I was like, "Hell yeah, I'll pay up." I was like, "Okay."
You can find it cheaper though on
No. I want the official Mitchell and Ness. This was the bet.
No. It's the same thing.
No. I want it from the Mitchell and Ness site. I want the certificate of authenticity.
See, here, there he goes.
It's the same thing on a different site though. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
I found it 103.
Lorraine Ramon says, code. What happens if he pulls a Nick Foles?
Who does?
If Cooper Rush.
I'm
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm a Cowboy fan, but y'all getting crazy. Listen.
Yeah.
Y'all already. You're not even. We're beyond talking about playoffs. We're talking about NFC champ. What if we get to the end? Stop it. Stop.
My man left.
Stop. Are you
These teams
crazy?
well, Washington, I think Washington, they're overrated. And the Giants, they're in full tank mode. They wasn't trying to win that game.
Right.
And I don't even think, and we wasn't even trying to beat Washington. Washington was just that bad that, we were trying to give them the game. So, yeah, we ain't doing that, man. Come on.
Yo, Derek J, you see my man left, right? Yeah.
I would have left too.
I'm serious.
Ain't that
shit.
Yeah, hey, yo.
You know, Leo, you have that effect because you've had me want to leave my own show a couple of times.
I know.
Bruh, listen. When you play, when you play big games, you get big prizes.
You gotta go.
My man was talking mad greasy to me, fellas. Y'all don't remember that? We gonna
I'd have been like, it's a fire. My house is on fire. I gotta go. I don't know what you're doing.
Hey, listen,
my
he
wife's
did that
calling
too.
me right now. Leo being
a
a bully.
strange feeling about this year, mean mug.
I gotta go.
All I'm saying is my man was talking mad greasy too.
Okay, you know what, mean mug? I tell you what, bro.
Hey,
If Cooper Rush got us to the NFC Championship game, the last thing I'm going to be worried about is should we dump Dak or not. I'm going to be thinking about trying to get to the Super Bowl.
I'm being a bully.
I mean, why is it? Here's the thing. I would just be excited that we did that. We literally, I mean, think about this for a second. If we were blessed with, as bad as the season was, to go to an NFC Championship game, your whole thought is, do we keep Dak or not? Why can't we ever enjoy anything? Why can't we ever enjoy? We always have to be looking for, let's dump Dak. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? I think he just came back. I think he's coming back to bitch slap you now.
Who?
There he is.
That's a lot.
Oh, okay, word.
There he is.
Yeah.
Edwin Strickland.
Yeah.
He's
Come on
like,
back.
he said,
Come on back.
Right,
Let's talk
man.
about it. And
he
then he
said, I
dropped
ain't
off.
no
didn't
punk bitch.
I found it. Well,
What happened to the Mingo package, Callie? I want you on that one. The Mingo package. I think they threw to him once or twice. Historical fight.
There he is, Edwin Strickland.
Yeah, I heard you the first time, man. Why you calling my name out?
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
You can't guess why I'm calling your name out.
Yeah,
you calling me out.
No,
you
I
didn't have a problem calling me out.
Okay.
No, I didn't call you out. I haven't.
Why are we
to you
thankful this Thanksgiving?
I haven't spoken to you since football season started, right?
Yep.
Okay,
what did we talk about?
So, hey, I know what we talking about. Did you win something? Did I miss something?
Oh,
I obviously so. Yeah, I guess so.
I don't think so. Now, remember last year,
Hey, Leo. Hey, Mom.
Hey,
Aisha.
The same spot last year.
You saying
and
it ain't
lost,
over,
right?
Right.
Ooh. Our bet was who.
He said it's not over till the fat lady sings.
Yeah, the fat lady.
If that happens, if that happens, do we still have a better record than you?
No,
if that happens.
No, see, you're talking again. Our bet was who goes the furthest.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So
okay.
I don't have to have a good record. I just need to go the furthest. So have you won something? That's what I thought.
I think he's saying it's not over yet. So you're telling me there's a chance.
But how you guys doing, man? Everybody okay?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I'm dodging bullets here. I got people literally saying that when we go to the NFC Championship game, do we keep Dak? Come on, man. Y'all crazy. I got Leo over here, who of course is like, I got a good feeling about tomorrow in Baltimore. Okay.
Hey, Cooper Rush win me the Super Bowl. I don't care what they do.
You know,
I'll be celebrating the Super Bowl for the next 10 years.
Serious
I don't care what they did.
Edward, how about this? How about you send me a link and send me the jersey that you want? Should you do better than us? Do me that.
I'm telling you, y'all got to shop around. Them prices.
I need time to shop around.
Hey,
shit, ours are probably on discount right now.
You don't want something from the same website?
Go to Temu.
I got the what is it? Microsoft Shop thing on my thing.
Go to Mitchell and Ness.
Anything
you know what I'm saying? Because we're gonna spend some money. I want to spend some money.
Find it somewhere.
Well, I'll tell you what, Aisha Robinson looks like she's
What's your limit on the money now?
Oh, there's no. You have zero limit, brother. You pick out whatever jersey you want.
You crazy now. You
Mitchell
know you don't bet
Ness,
nobody like that, man. You don't bet nobody like that.
I don't bet nobody. I don't take a bet that I know I can't cover.
Hey, that's not what I said. I'm not gonna give you a no limit ticket for a jersey. That was not the bet. Be a gentleman and put a limit on the bet.
From the Mitchell and Ness website. That's what I'm saying.
Well, that's what I said. See, that's why I don't like talking to you. You don't understand your own self sometimes.
Shit.
Did you even hear me ask you? Would you like to pick from the same website?
No, you said I said put a limit on the jersey bet. I'm not going to spend $5,000 for a jersey for you.
There is no $5,000 jersey. That's what I'm saying.
What's
the worst you're going to spend on that is $300. That's it.
Okay.
Hey, there you go. Now we cooking.
Okay.
Oh, you might as well get a custom-made
he
elite jersey then or something, Leo.
Shit.
Okay,
oh, see, he thought you were talking about an autographed Randall Cunningham jersey.
Nah, man.
Shit, Edward, you got it like that, bro?
Hey, boy, I ain't short now. You know,
Shit. Okay, I'm short. I just spent. They just hit me for another $2,000 on my truck. I just spent $5,000 on that mother upper. I'm short as shit.
Don't feel bad.
Oh,
so let's make
schedule maintenance myself.
So look, let's make the limit 300. All right.
Sounds
on the Mitchell
good.
and Ness website. Okay.
Sounds good.
You just tell me what jersey would you like? You got mine. So.
I had to look at it.
Okay.
I had to look at it.
Okay.
Because I'm thinking maybe I get a Bob Hayes or a Strickland with number 50, 55 on it. Linebacker.
I don't care.
Fred Strickland, you know.
Yeah, that doesn't. I don't care what your thought process
Hey,
is.
Ma.
Hey,
that's your problem. You always trying to get somebody's thought process and you don't have one. You smoke too much of your own product, man. You need to stop that.
Oh Lord.
Angry
I'm just
Cowboy
trying to get
fan.
you
I saw
prepared
your
for the
video.
eventuality.
I just want to say
I'm going to get my jersey. I just wanted you to make sure you got all my contact info, right? You see my email address and everything. You write it down. You know,
I'm sure I can find it. I believe everybody else knows where it's at too, right?
Okay. No, just you. I sent it just to you.
No, you said it.
You know what I'm saying? So I just want to make sure you got it all.
Okay.
I just want to say we ain't had this back and forth entertainment in 4 months, and I miss it.
You know,
I know you did. Come on,
you know what? It's nice. It's actually nice coming on here, and it's not a funeral.
This is you, Derek. This is the first time he and I have spoken.
I know that's
since that day,
and
we've been asking him, and I've been asking about you, like, "Hey, yo, where's my man at? Oh, he ain't coming back. We haven't seen you. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, oh, wow, interesting.
Don't forget now. It's about that time. We just won 2 straight, and I think we might win 3 more straight.
Mark, there go one. There you go. You just talking about this, Mark.
The Cowboys players
don't like Cowboy fans.
Cowboys players at the end of Washington game, they did say we about to run off 6 straight.
Hey, and
that's what they said.
Yeah,
we're getting a lot of players back.
That don't mean it's gonna happen, but that just tells me they gonna be playing for the rest of the year.
Yeah. And they just showed last week. Cowboys are in the hunt. So we weren't at first. Now we're in the hunt. So I don't know, man.
Here's the thing: you are getting some piece. D-Law is close to returning. He might play next week.
You really about to convince yourselves that
if that happens, boy, I am not going to be able to see an Eagle fan without laughing. If that happens,
yeah.
Oh boy,
Mozzie's playing better. D-Law's coming back. Agent Zero. You know, I think what we need to do is we need to start a petition to cut Rowdy. We need Agent Zero to have 0.
Angry, loyal. Y'all co-signing this? Y'all co-signing this?
I ain't saying nothing.
I just want to know. I just asking.
One game. Listen, we got the Cincinnati Bengals and Joe Burrow next week
until it's over. And we all, well, not me, but y'all agreed that we would split with the Eagles before the season.
Yeah, we did. We sure did. Yes,
I didn't agree to that. I was wrong, but
no. I said we would split y'all.
I know, but y'all
because
did.
I said I wanted to come. I was going to go to the game. Remember?
Yeah.
I even said that I think Dallas could do better than y'all this year. I mean, that Washington could do better than
I mean, I'm going to say something that I'm going to probably regret, but the Green Bay Packers started out 3-6 last year, and they went 6-2 the final 8.
Here we go.
I'm just saying, okay? And I remember we started out 3-5, and they said no team has won, the division at starting out 3-5, and we did that. So I mean, I'm not. Am I saying it's likely? No, not with the injuries we have, but you never know. So you're telling me there's a chance?
At minimum, I know I get a vintage jersey. At best, a Super Bowl and a vintage jersey.
You don't even even know where your fan base is.
You and Philly 500, Dan Salio talking about Super Bowls and shit. Y'all jinxing that.
Super Bowl, y'all got about what? 42 years before you get yourself. I mean, if we go on in the same, consistency.
Really?
See, this is why I stayed away from so long, because I knew you guys were going to get tired of the same conversation.
Seriously, Gina, he said that. I agree. He should have it. I mean, why shouldn't he get Agent Zero? Think about how many jerseys they would sell. I would think that Jerry Jones would literally sell jerseys with a 0 on it that says Agent, just like I have 1 ring. It's perfect. 1 ring.
It's not that funny, dog.
Yeah, we can't have Mark retire that.
Okay,
we can't retire.
That's right. We can't. Yeah.
First of all,
that's a staple.
I don't know
in
why
the show.
you keep doing that, Mark. I told you. I think that there is somebody in the Cowboys front office who's a subscriber.
Lord. Yeah, they copy.
Okay. Someone stole your idea.
It's not the first one. I've had ESPN steal stuff I've said before. Flattery. Imitation is the highest form of flattery. I just wish they'd toss me a bone. Miss Jackie, draft plans. What gives you confidence that we would be correct on a high draft pick? There you go.
Yeah. Well, what pick was Taco Charlton?
Choking his chicken.
What pick was Taco Charlton? He was what pick?
Taco was he was in the 20s.
Oh, he was in the 20s?
Yeah. I think he was about 23.
If y'all went out,
last time we had top 10 pick.
A top 10? Zeke Elliott. Micah was 12.
No, yeah, it was Zeke. It was Zeke because he was number 3.
Oh yeah.
What's your record? 5-6?
5-7.
5-7?
Yeah.
And there's how many games left? 11. No, 5 more.
5 more games.
No, 6. There's 6 games left, right?
Taco was 28.
5 games left?
We have 5 games left.
18 games.
We have 5. Y'all have 6.
Yeah, because we played on Thursday. You haven't played yet. So
we have 7 more games to play.
We have Cincinnati, Carolina, Tampa Bay, Eagles, and then Washington.
Oh.
What? I'm sorry. What are you saying, Leo?
He said if Barkley gets hurt, that's their season.
Yeah,
they're gonna tank it.
This is true.
Is that where you at now? Wishing injury?
No,
I'm not.
But that isn't. But you know what though? That is a very real possibility and something we have to think about.
I'm not.
I like Will Shipley, and I like KG to step in if that's what has to happen. Because again, it's not about.
I just don't
listen.
Like
it's not about the. It's not only. Wait a minute. Listen. It's not just about the running back with Philadelphia. It's about that offensive line.
No,
I like right now. Health is my biggest thing.
No, I don't like to constantly hear you repeat yourself about stuff that doesn't matter.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Yes.
Oh okay. Shit. Oh shit.
Yeah, I heard that too. What matters? Tell me
what matters. What matters is that I'm back, and I'm not gonna let up. And it's gonna be a long 6 games.
You talk as if you're in a position of advantage. And I'm curious to know how you got there. How did you arrive at this position where you feel like you have the advantage? It's interesting.
First of all, I'm with a better franchise, a better fan base, and we're just a better organization, man. We're not losers, dog. You know? When your head coach about to get fired the other week?
No.
I think
a couple weeks ago.
The other week? What week?
Dracula. Y'all had him on the hot seat after the first couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
You talking about the beginning of the season. Yes. I told you I don't like him. I want Mike Vrabel.
Yeah, because when y'all lost to Tampa Bay, man.
When he turn to the fans and say something to the fans? They got everybody upset.
Let me see. It was after the Jacksonville game.
Yeah, like 2 weeks ago, wasn't it?
Because y'all should have lost to Jacksonville that day. It was the Jacksonville game.
Yep. We lost to Tampa Bay and Atlanta. And we should have won in Atlanta if Saquon hadn't dropped that pass. But nonetheless, we lost. At this point, right now, we've only lost twice. You know what I'm saying? But what I will say is I've seen progression from those points on. And even the story about the offensive line going to see Nick Sirianni and telling him, let's get back into the run game. And then before you know it, now you got the number one back on your team. You know what I'm saying? Like it's, and they still got a lot to fix and clean up, but they doing it.
Okay.
We're in a much better position, organizationally too as well. Now, if you think about it, that AJ Brown contract and that Devontae Smith contract, they looking mighty smart right about now, having locked that up, including having locked up Jalen for as long as they did at the price point that they got him at. When you look at those moves back then, and mind you, I remember Mark giving me the side eye and all that stuff, telling me about how
it's actually
this was going to come back to bite you in the ass, the numbers, and then all of a sudden,
I got to help the wife.
Y'all decided to make.
I think my wife's calling. Trey, you calling me?
See?
I think Tracy's calling me because we got to get the Christmas lights up. Yep, I think she's calling me. You heard her. See?
Yeah, see?
She said she needs help with the Christmas lights, man.
Yeah, don't nobody want to hear that.
Yep. She's calling.
Hey, I'm just saying if we're comparing apples to apples, because he said y'all have a great organization, y'all are doing really right, Edward. That's what you were saying,
all
right?
Wind it up there. Okay, Leo, you might want to slow your roll till after tomorrow's game. Okay, I'm just saying. You might want to just slow your roll, just a little humble. Look, take the high ground, okay? You ain't got to be down here.
Really?
I'm just saying. You've already beat us down. We're not worthy. Be the superior one with your superior team. Why are you down here fighting with the little people?
Yeah, why are you fighting with us? You need to be worried about the
Ravens. I'm serious.
Yeah, hey, listen. Again, this is one of those tests. This is going to be a good test for us. You know what I'm saying? Actually, this could be a possible Super Bowl preview. You have the number 1 and number 2 running backs in the league going against each other.
Here we go.
You know what I'm saying? It's very possible.
I think we have another Eagle fan. That girl, NIC. Welcome, that girl.
And Rhonda, if we win, what then? If we win, what then? Matter of fact, Mark, we go ahead and win the Super Bowl. Now what?
Oh,
then what?
Nothing.
Super Bowl?
Super Bowl.
Don't talk about Super Bowl. Not after you crashed and burned.
Mark, wait a minute, Mark.
Don't do
You
that,
guys, you're literally sitting here, you're laughing at me after you just said that you had Cowboy fans on here talking about the NFC Championship.
Yeah, right. And we haven't won anything.
Why is it unrealistic for me to talk about Super Bowl?
Go ahead. No, please. Go ahead and talk about it. Get it on tape, please. Are you look? Are you going to the Super Bowl? Are you going to the Super Bowl?
Super Bowl, yes.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
We're going to the
Let
Super
me
Bowl.
go ahead and bookmark this. Leo, you are saying here on November 29th that you are headed for the big show.
Yes.
That one
and we're going to
ring,
win.
one ring's number is going to change to 2. Is that what you're telling me?
Exactly.
Okay. All right, Leo. I'm
Leo,
going to remember that.
I'm on the hook now.
Okay, Leo, are you going
I'm
to
on
put
the
some
hook
money
now.
on it with BetUS?
Say that again?
Are you going to put some money on it with BetUS? You can get that 150%
should
matching. That 150% matching,
should
bro. Since you're sure your team is superior to everybody, you know that they're that okay. Put your money where your mouth is, bro.
Okay, Mark.
Leo,
That slowed his roll, didn't it?
I don't know why you
Look, that slowed his roll, didn't it? That shut
No,
him up.
it didn't. No, it didn't. It didn't. No, I'm prepared for that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, you just like how you go down for your man Dak. I go down for my
Pause.
What
the
I think we have
pause,
a real
dude.
we have a
Whoa.
real
You got to put a no Diddy after that.
No Diddy.
Yeah.
You
just like how
you go
just
down.
like how you always be taking up for Dak.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? I ride hard.
Okay, all right. But on a serious tip, I got to finish getting these Christmas lights and stuff out because
Be
my
safe
wife.
up there, man.
Oh well, I've already done the.
Don't do it, Clark Griswold.
I got to run the wiring, the power out there for the wife to get these things together. But
They're gonna see
best
it
of
from
luck
space.
to your team tomorrow, there, Leo.
No doubt. Oh, I like I said, I will be at the game. Edwin, tap in with us. Stay in touch, okay? Don't disappear again.
And we'll see how many
Grown
fights break
man,
out there
man.
in
What you talking
Baltimore.
about? I ain't cheat.
Okay.
Okay.
Holly
Jump, you going nowhere.
says, shout out to Holly Pierce.
I'm always here, man.
Okay.
I'm always
Hey,
here.
hey, y'all got more than one jersey in Philly too, right?
Yeah.
There you go, Holly.
Yeah. But the one I sent you, the link I sent you, that's the one I want.
Don't worry about that. We got that. Whether I win or lose, ain't no problem. I just want you to know I admire a good team, but your franchise ain't better than the Cowboys. No kind of way, no kind of fashion.
And
not
that's
history
why
wise,
people don't
not
like
personnel
Cowboys.
wise,
We
not
5 and
record book
7
wise. You ain't close to us, man.
and still the most watched.
Okay,
team.
I've got my
At
wife
5
calling
and
me,
7.
y'all. Hold on.
See
Don't
you
go
later,
anywhere
fellas.
because I'm ready. Just give me 2 minutes. All right. We're ending the stream,
Have a
good
good night,
people. Oh, you're going to the hospital? Okay. All right. She's going to the hospital to see her dad. All right. So we got to end this.
Later, y'all.
All right. Peace out.
All right.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Okay. Seriously,
Yeah.
I do have to go. All right.
All right, Mark.
Talk to y'all
Later,
later.
man.
See you.